It's FA Cup quarter-final time. Let's see what we can do. Hello guys and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with Chesterfield, and yes, in today's episode we're going to be kicking things off against Manchester United in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. That is where we are going to be starting things, so I'm going to just fill you in with some of the other results. Not a major amount of results that has happened since we played Newcastle and Bournemouth, just the one. Yes, we beat West Ham 2-0 and Appleby and Tisserand. Yes, our centre back there getting the goals in that one. So a pretty straightforward box standard game that was. It wasn't nothing to write home about, and it's just nice to get a clean sheet as well. But yeah, like I say, it's going to be Manchester United. I thought, why not, we'll throw it's a quarter-final FA Cup, you know what I mean, we'll get you guys to have a look and see how we do. And yeah, that's what is coming up, along with a game against Brighton. Real big hits against Man United and some misses as well, sort of thing. So not really sure how this one's going to pan out. We are at home, that's a good advantage, because the last time we played them, if you remember, in the was it the semis? It was the semi-final, wasn't it? Yeah, semi-finals of last season's Carabao Cup. We, in the home leg, beat Manchester United 4-0. We did lose the away leg 3-1, if I remember, something like that, but it was enough to obviously get us through to the final, which unfortunately we then lost. But anyway, let's see if who's gonna get the outcome today, you know what I mean, and we'll see if we can get ourselves into a semi-final and back to Wembley. Yeah. So here are the two lineups going into this one. As you can see, we'll go through Manchester United's first. They're playing the same formation as a 4-2-3-1, but as you can see, pretty good players that they've got in there. They've got Kepa, because obviously they sold De Gea to Barcelona, didn't they? So they've signed Kepa from Chelsea, and an interesting signing considering how he's doing in real life. Chelsea want shot of him, you know what I mean? So that's an interesting one that Man United have picked him up. Still got Chilwell there. They've got Lindelof, Martinez, Dalot as their back four. Artur still there. Fornals is there. Felix is in there. You know what I mean? We got Silva up top, Under and Orsolini out on the wings. Interesting. Who they got on the bench? Anyone? Mount Basaka's there. Yeah. I don't know if they're playing a weakened side or not. I'm not really sure. I've not really checked their squad, to be fair. To be honest, if this is a strong side or not. I would say it's fairly strong. I would say it's pretty strong, you know what I mean? As for us, we got Davies is, yes, Greg, Jeff is Greg, not Greg Davies, no, Jeff Davies is in goal, and then we've got because obviously he's our cup goalkeeper. We've got Wyatt, Phillips, Tisserand, Marsden. The only reason that Bednarak is not there, he's just picked up a knock, in training, which is typical. But so we've got Bucci on the bench if we need to. Tim Woods is going to play. Levi Sutton, Neto, Lawrence out on the wing with one on the other wing, and then Spyro is going to play up top. Right, so here we go then against Manchester United. I don't know how this one's going to pan out, and can we possibly get past them. That's the main thing. I'm sure they'll be looking to put us out, like I say, because of our Carabao Cup exploits of last season. But there's a chance here as Marsden throws this in to Tim Woods. Just goes back here to Tisserand. He's surging forward here, the centre back. Got a bit of a goal, Wyatt's now going all the way through here, who is actually a Manchester United fan, so he'll be pleased he's playing against his team. Unfortunately, Rodolfo, you're out on loan, so otherwise you would be playing as well. Warner's going to play this one into the box. Chance from the far stick. It's somehow it's gone in. I'm not sure who's got that. Tim Woods. Yes, Tim has got his first goal of the season, and what a time to get it as well. It sort of pinballed it around, didn't it? In the box there. It sort of came back. Bang, Tisserand. Kepa was trying to save it with his feet or something. I don't know what he was trying to do there. He's got hands. He's a goalkeeper. I don't know why he was trying to save it with his feet there. That was a bit bizarre. You know what I mean? Well, you can understand why Chelsea want rid of him. Lawrence is there. Spyro's just took it down, but then gets dispossessed by Lindelof and João Felix, who's obviously the danger man. Is Sirtis forward is Silva now into the box. Got a good challenge initially. It's come here to Orsolini. Back here to Chilwell. Can we get a challenge in? We can't. Silva's there, but we got a clearance away. And, oh, okay, the highlights ended. I thought we were going to get a bit of a counter-attack, but not to be. Another throw-in now. Here is Manchester United with it. Orsolini into Fornals. Knocks it back here to Martinez. Here's Artur. He can pull his strings from midfield. Wyatt's going to try and get there, but didn't find anyone. Chilwell. Back to Martinez. all the way across here. Under's got underneath that. Neto, Spyro, turns, keeps going. Still Spyro, plays it across. Charlie Lawrence, and I thought with the great form that he's been in, that was going to be in, but not to be. I mean, showing that, Manchester United had a shot. What? Okay. Yeah, they've had one shot in that first half. Did they not have a shot in that highlight? I'm trying to think if they did, or maybe just bounced around in the... We've only had 2 on target, though, and one of them's in the back of the net. So even though we've had 10 shots, I mean, it's 50-50 on possession, so it's still not brilliant. I mean, the fact that we're managing to get 10 shots is pretty good, but yeah, it's a bit weird that reading of like the shots, like in comparison to, like, obviously the possession, but hey, there we go. So it's only 1-0, so I'm just telling the boys don't get complacent, and hopefully they can possibly... Sutton has made a lot of mistakes today. I recommend substituting him. Oh, okay. So they reckon that we should take off... or my assistant manager saying that I should take off our captain because he's making too many errors, but we'll see how things pan out after this highlight. Woods to Sutton now. Plays it over the top. That's actually a pretty good ball, and Warner's in here, but he's hit it against the post. I mean... that wasn't a mistake, was it? That was a really good ball from the captain. Marsden now throws this one in. Here is Warner. Back to Marsden. Plays it across. Chance for Charlie Lawrence, and it's in. I thought it had gone across the top. It looked like it had gone across the top of the net, but it's actually gone in. And Charlie is just, he's found his scoring touch now, which is great to see. But the way that this initially looked, I thought, he's headed it over and it's bounced on the top of the net. But no, it just rippled and it's in. And we are leading by 2-0 now. Let me see. No, I think Levi's going to stay on. I'm going to keep. He's actually playing better than Warner. We'll just praise the lads as well with 15 minutes or so to go. And it looks like we are going to be putting Manchester United out at the moment. We're into the final sort of 10 minutes here as Tim Woodslake plays this back to Tisserand now. Into Ollie Watkins, who's only just come on, but dispossessed. Maybe that's just because he has come on, he's not up to game speed. Levi Sutton tries to get a challenge in there. It's come here to Esposito, who's quick. Wyatt's trying to get back at him. Not able to get there. Tisserand's there. It's come to Bell. Fornals. Not sure who Bell is. It is for Scoggin. Can he get this forward to Lawrence? He can. Charlie Lawrence is away here. Still going. Is he going to pick anyone out? He's gone across to Ollie Watkins. Can he play this back? He can. Tim Woods hits it again. And Tim Woods has just blasted his second in and our third. And wow. Okay. Tim is giving me food for thought in the fact that, he's definitely impressed here. Played it back and he just, gets it out of his feet and just smashes it. And Kepa is beaten for the third time. Yeah, Man United do not like playing at the Proac Stadium by the looks of it, because like I say, it was 4-0 last time. It's 3-0 at the moment, but I don't think there's enough time left for them to get back into it. They might get one here with João Felix as he surges forward, and he puts it wide. Okay, I thought that was going in. Chance to the corner though. Played it short. Mendes now across. Esposito's there. He turns it back, and Bell, and this has got. And they have pulled one back. Yeah, it's not a clean sheet, unfortunately for Jeff, but Kyle Bell, he is like a regen, or not a new gen, I should say, and yeah, the game's produced him, and he's put one in for Manchester United. But like I say, time is not in their favour. Could Jeff have done better? I don't know. To be honest. Maybe I'm just being a little bit picky. You know, we're winning 3-1 against Manchester United. What am I being picky about? But then again, it could be 3-2 as Orsolini has put it in. Esposito, and this could get a bit worrying. But Wyatt's there, and can he clear it away? He can, and that got a little bit worrying them, because I'm thinking there's still time if they'd have got that in. But Scoggin has got this, and he's been taken out here by Mendes, has he? No. Okay, I thought the way that stopped, that was weird. Can we finish this up maybe from this corner as Charlie Lawrence puts one in? Tisserand's there, but it hits, I don't know if it hit Kepa or it hit a bit of woodwork or something. But the whistle, I can't speak. The whistle has gone for full time. We have put Manchester United out of the FA Cup. They come into it a lot better in the second half with regards to shots and stuff like that. They must have got a bit of a bollocking at half time by Inzaghi, who's the manager at Manchester United. But yeah, we did really well in that 3-1, 50-50 on the possession, stuff like that. But we are off to Wembley again, boys. So just before we get into the game against Brighton, I thought we might as well show you the FA Cup semi-final draw. We've got Liverpool, Everton and Norwich in there. To be honest, Everton would probably be out of them because Norwich are playing really well, like, you know what I mean? But we have beaten Norwich, like, you know what I mean, in the league, but they've also beaten us as well. Everton, we've beaten them twice, so that's what I'm hoping that it is going to be Everton. But I've got a feeling it's going to be Liverpool. That's what I'm thinking. So we are the first one out. We are at home. No, we're not. We're not at home. What am I on about? We're at Wembley, aren't we? So, yeah, we're at Wembley, and it is Norwich. Okay, interesting. It's going to be the Merseyside semi-final. That's what it's going to be. That was weird. I'm sure that said Everton on that side and then it flipped it. But did my eyes just deceive me then? I could have sworn that I'm going to have to look back on when I edited this, but I'm sure it said Everton there. And not that it makes any difference, I don't think. But yeah, I could have sworn that it had Everton on this side. And then, but anyway, we are playing Norwich. So yeah, don't know what to expect. Don't know what to expect from that one. That can go either way. Like I said, we've beaten them and they've also beaten us. So I think tomorrow's we'll do Norwich-Chelsea. I think we'll do in tomorrow's episode. I think that's what we'll do. So yeah, that's what we'll have. FA Cup semi-final day tomorrow. That's what we'll do. I think again, and then we'll have our second game as Chelsea. But let's go play Brighton. So a little bit of some shock breaking news just before we get into the Brighton game. Manchester City have appointed Senol Gunes. I'm probably complete and utterly butchered that, and I'm sorry to any of our Turkish viewers that happen to be out there, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's Turkish, and yeah, out of the blue, this one, 72 years of age, been in charge of Trabzonspor, Besiktas, nothing really that's you would think, why would he be linked with the Man City job? I don't. Hey, there we go. But yeah, he has took over from Allegri at Manchester City. And the other one, if you just look a little bit further down, which I think is even more shocking, is that Gary Neville, yes, Gary Neville of Valencia fame, like, you know what I mean, of being a manager, is now in charge of Newcastle. So apologies to any Toon fans out there. But yeah, you've got Gary Neville in charge. Right, so here are the two lineups for this one, and we're up against Remy Matthews, obviously our former goalkeeper, but they are playing also a 4-2-3-1 as well. Just seeing if there's anyone that's going to jump out that they've signed. Walker Peters, maybe? Yeah, a couple of sort of Tottenham-y guys in there. But yeah, we've got Timo Horn in goal. We've got Wyatt, Bednarak, Tisserand and Ollie Clay as our back four. Tim Woods, I'm going to remain in because of your great performance against Manchester United in the Cup. Levi Sutton ahead of him. Neto, Watkins, Appleby is out on the wing this time. And Charlie Lawrence, yeah, you're going to play up top because obviously that seems to be your better position. Like, as soon as I move you into the striking position, you bang the goals in. So I think that's where you're going to probably remain as our striker. I mean, Appleby probably a little bit annoyed, you know what I mean, because obviously he's a striker as well. But hey, you know, if you're going to start putting the goals in the back of the net, that's where you're going to be remaining. So like I say, Brighton down near the relegation, they're actually sitting in 17th. I'll just scroll that, I'll just scroll that down, but you can just see just above like the relegation zone in 17th. So I'm sure this is going to be a fairly tough game because they won't want to fall into that relegation zone because Stoke are only 3 points behind them. So this one they'll want to try something, and we are at home again. Obviously we're at home against Manchester United, but we're at home now in the league, so I've decided to keep obviously our same formation, and we'll see if that one pays off, as Levi Sutton has managed to find Appleby, and great chance, but our ex-goalkeeper has managed to push that out for a corner. So another chance here as Neto picks it up on the edge of the box. Get back to Tim Woods now, plays it inside. Sutton, Watkins finds Appleby, just lays that down, trying to get Sutton in, but he wasn't quick enough to respond, and Diaz now surges away here for Brighton, and we've come across here to try and stop him, but he's still going here. Eventually Tisserand came across and blocked the shot. Let's come here to Walker Peters now. Can we get a challenge in? We do get a challenge in, but it's going to be a penalty. Tim Woods, put you in the side and you go and do this. Okay. And Timo Horn not able to stop that one going in. I think it actually hit the foot of the post and bounced in, so it's right in that bottom corner. Horn did guess the right way, but yeah, Tim not good. Yeah, Oh, it's right. It means right in that bottom corner is the best place you can like put a penalty. Really, like either that or top corner, isn't it? Like it's the hardest place for a keeper to save it. Can we maybe get back into this now after that penalty against us as Sutton surges forward, going from as the captain does, and there we go. Yeah, it's only his second. I've just noticed that it's only his second goal of the season. It's not good, you know what I mean, from our midfield. We don't get that many goals from our sort of central midfielders. But yeah, keeper maybe Mr. Matthews should have done a little bit better there because it was quite close to it. Ollie Clay gets this one in. Ahobe's there, and we've just turned things completely and utterly round. While playing Ahobe out on that side has obviously worked. He prefers maybe being out there. Oh no, actually I've just seen goal review on the VAR. And they've called it as an offside, so its VAR has pulled that one back, and it's been disallowed. So there I am thinking, but I've got to remember we're in the Premier League now, so yeah, VAR's going to do that. Oh, look at this. I mean, that's Tim Woods is like just literally given Brighton aren't in this game at all, and they've like basically a penalty has got them like equalised, not equalised. We're winning the game. We are like absolutely smashing shots on target, but Remy Matthews is proving like, you know, I mean, I didn't want to sell him, like, you know what I mean, the reason he went to Brighton was when we were still in the Championship, and he wanted to go to play in the Premier League, which is understandable. So just basically trying to find the boys up by saying that it wasn't good enough. It was good enough, but it wasn't in the fact that it's still 1-1. We're having the attempts and stuff. We just need to get it past Remy Matthews. But I think he's probably trying to say, like, boss, if we do get relegated, can you maybe re-sign me? Neto now surges into the box, but it's a bit of a poor effort. Right, we've only got just over 15 minutes or so to go, and we're smashed it. They've only had one attempt on goal, and that was the penalty. That's all they've had, and we just can't get past them, like, you know. So, as you can see, Appleby and Watkins down here, yeah, just double checking. Yeah, you can see that. Not playing particularly well, even though Appleby did get ours. Well, he didn't, did he? No, because it was disallowed. I've just remembered, yeah. I thought he'd scored, but he hadn't. It got VAR'd off, didn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Verskoggen's going to come on now. I'm going to move Charlie Lawrence out onto the left-hand side and bring Patrick Garber on. I know, like, I've just contradicted myself by saying keep Lawrence up front, but you've not scored, have you? So that's why I brought Verskoggen on and see if he can do something. Chance, I was literally trying to change things over here with shouts and stuff, and Verskoggen it is that actually scored. So, yeah, oh no, he's not. VAR has just been in again, ruled it out. Yeah, we're offside. So it's ruled out. We've had 2 goals ruled out by VAR in this one. There we are. Okay, I think I know what the title of today's episode is going to be. But yeah, I mean, they were right decisions. They're both offside. You know, it's just weird with VAR now, as you can't celebrate like how you normally would celebrate. Garber though, that was a great effort there, but it's actually just clipped the top of the bar. We've gone all out attack here, and we're just not able to do it. We've had 30 shots, so 32 shots now, 20 of them on target, and it's only 1 goal we've scored. And Verskoggen now across. Charlie Lawrence, can it get away? And he can from the left-hand side. He can get it. And then is it going to be VAR'd out again? I'm just looking up the top there. I think this one actually does count this time. Okay. Wow. Eventually we get it. You know, it's like sheer power on the volley from Lawrence has just got past Remy Matthews, and I mean, we have completely and utterly deserved this game. I mean, the fact that they've only had 2 on target in this whole match, like, and we're only beating them by 2 goals to 1 is ridiculous. But it should be 4-1, but it wasn't because obviously of VAR, but they were right decisions. I mean, that's the thing, is the lines proved it was right, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't moan too much about it, but it's just bizarre that amount of attempts and shots and stuff like that, and we only managed to get 2 in, but we did get the win in the end. So, there we go. We're not bad at all. What we beat Manchester United, as you can see, it was sitting in second, but in the FA Cup, I should say, to put us at Wembley Wembley for the semi-finals, where we'll take on Norwich in tomorrow's episode, guys. Really looking forward to see if we can get past them and get ourselves into a final of the FA Cup. We got it last season with the Carabao Cup. Who knows? Maybe we can do it this time as we take on Norwich. But I've got a feeling that if it's going to be probably Liverpool in the final, we're going to lose it, because they, as you can see, are still unbeaten in the Premier League. 31 games played and they have not lost. It's kind of weird how this season, even though this is 2025, by the way, guys, is emulating real life right now. Like, you know what I mean? Will they be able to do it? They've got 7 games to go, and we'll see. And poor old, sorry, Harry Marsden, but poor old Leicester there, not doing very well down the bottom. Not at all. Like, yeah, but we've done you a favour by beating Brighton. So there we go. You know, hopefully you can still. There is still time. You're only 4 points away, but it's you got to hope for other results, haven't you? Really, and that is a tricky one. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it, and yeah, I think today's episode is probably going to be entitled something to do with VAR, but there we are. Anyway, I just didn't mean to rhyme that anyway, but yeah, take it easy. One of those would be appreciated. If you're new, why don't you hit that subscribe button, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.